Okay, the light. This is my new aquarium light. It's called the Finnex 24/7 Planted Plus SE light. 20-inch. This one is the smallest size that they have. I've done a lot of research and a lot of reading, and this light just sounded pretty neat. It has white, blue, red, green color LEDs that you can use, and it uses in various combinations. My stock light that came with the tank and the Marineland ones that I had tried out just had white and blue. But supposedly the red spectrum is supposed to be good for photosynthesis, and I want to do everything I can to help these plants, so I decided to try this out. And there are some other features about this light that I really liked, and so I've just had it going for, I don't know, a few days now. What it is, how it's attached is, the best way to attach it is it has these legs that you can clamp onto the rim. This is a rimless tank to the glass, and right here you can slide that little plastic piece that you see right here in and out to adjust to various different sizes of your tank. And on this end, I can't clamp it on this end because this end of the tank isn't just a smooth glass as it is on the other side. It's kind of broken up by a couple of compartments and dividers, and a bracket on the side that was for the original light. And so you can't just clamp it on as I can on the other side. So what they allow you to do is remove the inside part of the leg, the inside support. So all you have is on the outside, you have that outside support, and then you can just kind of sit it onto the edge of the tank, and then you adjust the length so that it is still tight. Once you've adjusted exactly where you want this to be, then you just go to the other side and then adjust that so it's tight, and you clamp it, and so it's pretty sturdy. The other option you have is you can, if you want, just forego the clamping option entirely and just use the legs just to sit on top of your tank. But the problem with that is it's not fastened securely, and it's just sitting there, and I'd be always afraid of it moving or being knocked over. And so this works. The neat thing about this light is also that it has this feature called 24/7, where you can, if you put on 24/7, it has kind of preset about 8 different time periods, 3 hours apart, where it changes the lighting combinations to kind of simulate what happens to light throughout the day. So in the morning it'll be not so bright, and just gradually it will get brighter as the day wears on, and then towards the late afternoon the light will go down, and there'll be different colors, combinations to simulate sunset and sunrise and evening, and from 1 till 5 in the morning it completely turns off, so that you have no light on for those hours. And so I tried that out for a couple of nights now. It seems to be kind of neat. We'll see in time whether how my plants fare with this light and the amount of light that is given with the 24/7. But there's other ways. You can just do it manually if you want. You can memorize different color combinations that you'd like, and you can manually use it that way. So that's kind of neat. I'll stop this video right here. Oh, another feature before I show you something else is that I really like is that you can, this stand has a swivel, kind of a pivot where it swivels back. So what you can do is you can swivel the light this way or this way to allow easier access to either the front or the back. So you don't have to constantly just take the whole light off if you have to reach in to certain areas. And so that's kind of neat. So if I did need to reach in beyond just using that feeding lid, if I needed to reach into this area and do something, or then I could possibly just do this, just tilt the light back, and it gives me enough room to be able to reach in. And so that's kind of neat. Okay, I'm going to shut this off and show you the 24/7 demo. This light comes with a remote, and so at the top you see the different time periods that have the changes in the lighting when you put it in that 24/7 mode. You can also, there's a button called Max if you want the total white brightness on at any time. You can do that. Just press that button. And then here's where you can put color combinations into memory if you want, and even adjust how much red up and down, how much green, how much blue, how much white. And then they have these other kind of okay features. There's a slightly cloudy day kind of lighting. There's a lightning lighting, which I think is stupid because it'll just shock the fish. A sunny day lighting and moonlight lighting. And there's the button for the demo, which I'll show you in a bit. And the sensor is right there. So that's what you point the remote at to do the different options. So I'll show you some of those options. Okay, here is the demonstration of the 24/7, the demo of the 24/7 option. It speeds up the light changes that happen in a 24-hour period. So no way does the light change this quickly. It does a super speeded up version, but just so you can see how the light does change throughout the day. So here we go. Starting to dim, getting to be later in the day, evening, and then night. It's totally shut off. So there's morning, early morning. Gets a little brighter as you get more towards noon and the early afternoon. Later afternoon it starts getting dimmer, and evening and late evening until it shuts off at night. And so that's a demonstration of the 24/7 mode. So I'll turn that off. Or maybe I didn't turn it off. I'm still learning how to use this remote. So right now it's about 4 o'clock, so I'll set it to approximately this time of day. So you press 3 p.m. or 24/7 and the light's blinking. That means it wants you to input a time, and so I'll put it at 3 p.m. and then hit 24/7 again. And when the blue light on the sensor is just solid blue, that means you've put in a setting and it's at that setting. So right now this is a lighting for around 3 p.m. Here are the different settings for the 8 different times during the day. So I'll start at say 6 a.m. I'm not sure how I do that. I hit 6 a.m. and maybe 24/7. So that's 6 a.m., 9 a.m., 12 p.m., noon, 3 p.m., 6 p.m., 9 p.m., 12 a.m., midnight, 3 a.m., where the light is completely shut off, and then 6 a.m. again, and through the cycle. So right now I'll set it to, right now it's actually about 4, but the closest is 3 p.m. I'll also show you the other settings. This is the cloudy day with a little bit of sun. Like overcast, I guess. This is the one I'll never use. This is lightning. That's strange. Why would they put that? This is sunny day. And this is moonlight. And then here's white, and you can adjust the white. And red, and you can adjust. I haven't figured out how you adjust the intensity yet of the colors, but you can put these into memory once you've adjusted it the way you like. Green, and you can have various intensities of green, and blue, and same there. The max, this is the max button. I think I already did it, but if you want maximum white brightness, then you just, maybe if you're looking for something in the tank and you need it to be super bright. But that's it. And then you can shut it entirely off anytime you want. Just the power button. And that's the light. I think it's pretty nifty. Time will tell whether or not the 24/7 is so easy. You just set it and forget it. If the 24/7 light combinations that they use and how long the lights are on and how bright they are, whether that will work for my plants or not. Hopefully it won't be too much light for them, because I don't have injected CO2 here. They say with injected CO2 you should use brighter lights, but I don't know with this low-tech planted tank. I'm not quite sure how much light is the best for these plants. We'll see. So that's my new light, the Finnex 24/7 Planted Plus SE edition. So, see you later.